We're gonna watch movie clips and rate each character's manliness on a scale from man bun to cigar. Here's how we're gonna do it. We're gonna take a clip from a movie or TV show and we're gonna give our honest opinion about how manly it is. Our rating system goes from 1 to 5, represented by different icons in ascending order of manliness. At the least manly, we have a man bun.
And then a pint of beer.
And then a jacked arm.
A full beard.
And then the most manly being a lit cigar. Our first clip comes to us from New Girl.
I'm a squirrel, right?
You do that really well.
Look at these. Oh, there's some nuts here. Look at all these little nuts.
You might not want to do that.
If I needed your advice on how to lead a spin class, I'd ask you. But this is my territory. Ah! My scapula! Scat. Scat.
So he's trying to be a man.
There's an animal nearby.
Hey, Schmidt, that's a raisin, man.
It's not a raisin. This is scat.
Why would he eat it? Oh my gosh.
That's poop for sure.
Like what?
Oh my gosh. I love Schmidt.
But I think the essence of this is he's trying to do things to make him look more manly. Mm-hmm. Like crawling under a rock for some reason makes him more of a man.
And the hat and the vest and everything.
Yeah, he's got like that Indiana Jones like hat and like an explorer.
Yeah, he makes. I think in that episode he says it's from the movie Hidalgo. So he's definitely like he's got an image in his head of what he wants to be.
Yeah.
And boy, oh boy, is he not that image.
No. Oh gosh.
But,
so I don't know, man. Well, if you had to rate that on our scale from man bun to cigar,
just based on the clip alone, I think this is a good control group of. I don't want to do this to Schmidt, but I think it's got to be a man bun. Maybe he could be halfway between man bun and pint of beer. Maybe, but
yeah.
I think we just got to leave this one at the bottom. Man bun.
Yeah.
He's not.
So,
He's trying, but he's just not there.
yeah, I see what you're saying. I feel like his heart's in the right place, so I just feel so bad crushing Schmidt's spirit even more. I mean, like if I'd seen some other clips from New Girl, maybe I would have rated different. I think I'll give him a pint of beer, but that's still pretty bad.
Okay, it's bad.
Yeah.
Poor
All right.
Schmidt.
Well, we can't leave Schmidt as the manliest character in this series, so we have to watch another clip from Terminator 2. So let's get into that. So you haven't seen Terminator 2, have you, Connor?
Why did you have to admit that on live on the internet for everyone to hear?
But you see, he said, "Hey, wait, you swore." So they're going to like fend off the cops, right? And man, how have you never seen Terminator 2? This is literally one of my all-time favorite movies. It's quite loud.
I mean, you're already starting with
Look at that. Like, that's pretty manly. Even though he's a robot.
this picture
right?
by itself.
Yes. Like, like, handheld minigun action. And the important part of this movie is that he's not killing the cops, right? Because the kid, John Connor, was specifically telling him that it's bad to kill people. And so the robot, Terminator, was like, okay, I won't kill anybody now.
And having a solid set of morals and
Yes.
clinging to that, I think, is like really bumps him up a notch. I think.
It's a manly trait, right?
Yeah.
Like, he took someone's advice and then
Acted accordingly.
acted on it.
And I mean, that much self-control
Yeah.
with a minigun. I mean,
And then
oh my
you can
gosh,
see
is that
here-
a grenade?
Yeah, he's
launcher?
got a grenade launcher, and then he like waits for the people to run away from the car, and then shoots it.
Yeah.
So he's like,
And he's
just trying to get him away.
and he's firing a grenade launcher with a single hand.
yeah, and you can see casualties 0. There we go.
My goodness.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I don't know what's there's nothing missing from that. Like I don't know if
true.
there's
Like
what could you add to make it more manly?
Yeah, I know. It's got everything. It's got like Arnold Schwarzenegger in a leather jacket with a minigun and a grenade launcher and fire and bullets, helicopters.
He kicks.
Yes.
One of the best parts, in my opinion. I know this is a weird thing to fixate on, but I mean, to start this whole scene off, he just kicks a desk through a window, stands in the middle of the window, and just starts shooting crap. Like, does it get more masked? I don't know.
And it's also got that human tone to it because he's a robot, but he doesn't kill people.
Yeah,
because he listened to what the kid said, and like,
yeah,
it's like advanced AI.
And it's like, you know, when you watch a movie and you see a soldier, it's one thing to have a war movie where the dude is just killing people, but it's when you have that emotional tension too, when a man has to choose between right or wrong and he chooses right.
Yeah.
That's when you like hit a new level of masculinity, I think.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't know what other clips we have in store, so I don't want to rate him so high that we can't go any higher.
Yes.
But I mean,
I'll give the rating though. I think this is a full beard, so that's a 4 on the scale. I think this is a full beard.
yeah, I'll agree with you on that.
Yeah?
It's a full beard for me.
All right. And now, moving into the next clip.
Screw your freedom.
Okay, that was probably the wrong clip. We might have to rate that still. I give that a man bun.
Oh, I don't know what just happened. But Schwarzenegger only gets better when he gets older. So, I mean, full beard and a half for me.
Oh my gosh. All right, the next clip is from Mrs. Doubtfire. Let's get into this. Do you know what this movie is about, Connor?
Vaguely.
So it's like this guy gets divorced, and then his kids get taken away from him because he also lost his job. Right? So they're taking away his kids, and he's not going to have visitation rights even, or maybe he sees them like once a week or something like that, and he just like can't deal with that. So he dresses up as a nanny so that he has access to the kids.
That's all I knew of this movie was Robin Williams is dressed as a woman for the most of it. So I didn't know the context of why, but I feel like Robin Williams, he's one of those people that just, whatever he's doing, whatever movie he's in, he just plays himself. You know?
I agree
Him,
with you.
other people like Danny DeVito, they all just...
So he's gonna make him
Oh, he's like a prosthetics
look like a
expert.
woman. Yeah, he's like does prosthetic and latex faces and stuff. This is so cringy. It's so awkward that it's good. It's like The Office in that way. It's just situational humor.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Oh dear.
He could dress up like a lady, but he doesn't think like a lady. He went all in just to hang out with his kids because he didn't have visitation rights.
Yeah.
So it's like, but at the same time, he dressed up like a woman, right?
But the point of it was not because he wanted to look feminine. It was because he was. I'm guessing he wouldn't have wanted to do that otherwise, which is masculine. But he chose to do it anyways because that was how he could be close to his kids.
Yeah.
Again, going back to the Terminator clip, being a strongly principled person is very masculine in my opinion. And going to these lengths for your kids is definitely a strong fatherly trait.
Yes.
Despite the fact that he's in fact acting and dressing like a woman.
He looks insane, but he's going insane because he doesn't have access to his children, which is understandable, right?
Yeah.
So I think if I was to give this a manliness rating, I'd have to give it a jacked arm, just middle of the road, I'd say.
Wow, that was literally what I was going to say.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we're
Yeah.
pretty.
Yeah. We're in tune with each other.
We're apparently
Yeah.
we weren't in our Would You Rather video. We were pretty opposite. But yeah, I was gonna say a full jacked arm because he's pretty masculine, but he's doing very unmasculine things at the same time.
Yes.
To achieve.
Which creates so much humor.
It's a paradox.
Yeah.
It creates a paradox, and for that he just has to be pretty neutral, right in the middle.
It's interesting because he's still manly, even though he does not look manly.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
Robin Williams, he's not a feminine person, but
No.
you don't look at him, you're like, oh, that's a man's man right there. You just
Yeah.
say, that's a great guy.
Yeah.
But doing something like that is a masculine thing in my mind.
Yeah. You'd probably get arrested though.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure impersonating a child care specialist is probably a crime.
Yes. Don't do this. This is not legal advice.
Yeah,
All right. So we'll move into our next clip, which is from one of my favorite movies, Megamind.
mine as well.
And wrap that up
This is
and
Hal.
give it to a child on Christmas.
Hal has this
'cause we're done.
infatuation with
Okay.
the reporter.
See you tomorrow.
Oh, Hal.
Roxy, I'm having a party at my house. It's gonna be like
Oh,
potluck or
it's so
whatever.
cringy.
You should come over. I got a DJ, rented a bouncy house, made a gallon of dip. It's gonna be sick.
Oh, I don't know how. I don't really feel like being around a bunch of people.
No, that's the best part. It'll just be like you and me.
That's so bad. Oh my gosh.
Wow, that's,
Bro,
that's
that made it so much
very
worse.
kind
Saying
of
it's
odd, but
I did hire a wedding photographer.
what?
Oh my gosh.
Just in case
Oh,
we were
that's-
like something crazy happened and we wanted a picture of it. Like maybe we should have this for like ever, like a
This
memory.
is so
you know?
stalkery.
I'm gonna pass. I have some work here that I need to do.
Bro, can you imagine like
So
being
Thursday?
alone in the night
Soft
with
Thursday?
that guy?
It's a soft yes on Thursday.
Soft yes.
What's
Bro.
wrong with
And she
me?
can still hear
Went to
him.
the
Yes.
bouncy house. Chicks don't like bouncy houses. They like
Clowns.
He thinks if he mixes up the bouncy house and clowns, it's gonna fix this.
Also, he said a gallon of dip. I was like, that's a heck of a lot of dip. When he knows it's full well. It's
But
one
the
to two
worst
people.
thing that he did is talk to her like he was inviting her to a party with other people, and then say, "Oh, don't worry, it's just me and you." Like it's so stalkery and creepy.
Yeah.
Like, and also, he's pretty lame. Like you gotta admit, like his character.
I mean, the skinny jeans with like the. Don't wear skinny jeans. Honestly,
Yeah.
if anybody who's wearing skinny jeans, your rating goes down. You can compensate if you're wearing skinny jeans. You have to do something to compensate for your masculinity.
yes.
But if you're wearing skinny jeans, you better also be like swinging an axe or something.
Yeah.
You know.
I think for this character, because he's so cringy and he's creepy and a little intrusive, I have to give this character a man bun.
Is there a lower rating than a man bun?
You could do like 1 over man bun, like a man bun to the -1.
Or if somebody had a man bun and they like take their little ponytail out and it's just a long-haired dude,
Swishing their hair around. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what you give it.
that's a man with long hair. that's like half
I'm
a
okay
man,
with
half
long
a
hair,
man bun, I
long hair,
think.
but not like that long. I
Yeah,
don't know. Yeah.
that's what we'll say. I'll say half a man bun.
The next clip is from arguably the manliest character in movie history.
Is this Dirty Harry?
This is Dirty Harry. So Dirty Harry's sitting there eating a sandwich, and then a bank gets robbed. You hear the alarm going off. He just walks out, pulls out his .44
Classic.
Magnum.
Classic scene. And he's still eating his sandwich.
Yes. No,
Still-
I love that. And even when he shoots him, he walks. And he continues to get the getaway vehicle, all of them.
Nice.
No.
Classic scene.
Dude, look at him. When it shows him, he's literally still chewing.
He's still eating the sandwich. I think it's a
blew.
sandwich he's eating.
Yeah, I think so.
I could be wrong.
He just blew and got shot with like bird shot in the leg or buckshot or something. Just walks.
Man.
It's so manly. He just stood in the road and shot them down. Like,
There are some magical people on this planet that are born to be manly. Like I was saying earlier, Schwarzenegger, and honestly, Clint, we all know Clint Eastwood is one of those people. And as he gets older, he continues to get more and more masculine.
absolutely. He's just like,
And he casually
He just
strolls
strolls
over.
over.
I love that he's just doing this all in his sports jacket.
yes, with buckshot in his leg. And he goes over to this dude. It's like, should I get this shotgun? I would not pick up that shotgun and try to shoot the guy who just killed everybody.
What are your chances? You
Zero.
see, if you. Okay, I can't talk between this.
To tell you the truth, in all this excitement, I've kind of lost track myself. Being this is a 44 Magnum, the most powerful handgun in the world.
You
and
feeling
blow
lucky.
your head off. You've got to ask yourself one question. Do I feel lucky? Well, do you, punk?
Sorry. This is nothing manlier than that. And the fact that he doesn't go for the weapon, you know?
Mm-hmm.
He gives up.
The
And
fact that he gives the speech.
And then he's like, I
Before-
got to know.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
I got to know.
he walks back. He's like, you want to find out? You want to find out if this gun is loaded? And he walks away.
oh man, Dirty Harry,
Right.
such a guy. Well,
Yeah.
I would like to say first of all, the thing that comes to my mind when I watch this part of the movie is like this dude is like considering the dude. I mean, Dirty Harry's right in front of him with his pistol drawn already, and this man is considering reaching for his long gun, which is not. You can't.
Yeah,
if it's a pistol, boom.
Yeah.
It's a long gun, and he's
shotgun.
reaching for the barrel.
Yeah.
He's nowhere near the trigger. What is he gonna do?
I know, right? I mean, clearly he wasn't the smartest guy in the room because he tried to rob a bank. I mean, that with Dirty Harry eating a Subway sandwich.
Across the street.
Yeah.
If you're gonna rob a bank, first thing you should ask yourself is Clint Eastwood nearby.
Yes.
Does anyone know where he is right now? No, I'm not gonna do it.
Yes,
That's what we
exactly.
should all ask ourselves before we rob banks.
Yeah.
Don't rob banks though.
No, don't rob banks. But if you are going to stop a bank robbery, that's probably a pretty dang manly thing. And Clint Eastwood, just the way he just calm, cool, collected in the face of danger, right? And he does what needs to get done. And then also he's got that cool factor that just comes across as just like oozing charisma.
He's got those magic genetics that you look at this man and you're like, don't mess with this guy.
Yes.
He's the manliest person I'll ever be in the presence of, and I need to respect that.
Indeed.
And another thing worth noting is the fact that as this man's considering reaching for his gun, Harry can easily just scooch that thing slightly out of the way.
Yeah.
And just bend down and grab it because he's not close enough to get it. He's injured. But instead, he chooses to give this whole iconic speech. He's an icon and he knows it.
Yes.
But he's subtle about it.
Yeah.
That's another one of those magic traits.
Absolutely. I mean, I would hands down give this a lit cigar.
Agreed.
Agreed?
Agreed, yeah. I want to give it, yeah, we'll say lit cigar.
Okay. The winner for the most manly movie character goes to
Dirty Harry.
And the least manly character 100% goes to Hal from Megamind.
To no one's surprise.
Yes, of course.
We've definitely painted the most comprehensive and authoritative list of manly traits.
Absolutely.
So in your pursuit to become more masculine, now you know definitively what you must do and who you must look toward.
All right, if you like this episode, just leave a like and a comment. Tell us your score or your rating for each of these characters. We'd love to hear you. We'll definitely respond to you if you comment. And just check out some more videos on the channel. And thank you.
You know what? If you have a more manly clip that you think should have been included in the list, put that in there. Let us know who either a character or a trait or a particular movie clip that you think far more deserves what we've said.
Yeah, and if we're stupid, leave a comment.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you again next time.